What does a red circle with a line through it on a traffic sign mean? A. Slow down gradually. B. Not allowed or prohibited. C. Emergency vehicles only. D. Construction zone ahead. Answer B. Not allowed or prohibited. What should you do when you see a flashing red traffic signal? A. Stop completely and proceed only when it's safe. B. Speed up to clear the intersection. C. Yield and roll through. D. Ignore if no police are present. Answer A. Stop completely and proceed only when it's safe. What's the correct position for a child under 2 years of age in a vehicle? A. In the front seat with a booster. B. Rear-facing child seat in the back. C. On a parent's lap with a seatbelt. D. Standing between seats. Answer B. Rear-facing child seat in the back. In Oklahoma, when must front seat passengers wear a seatbelt? A. Only during night driving. B. Only if driving on highways. C. At all times, regardless of speed or road. D. When police cars are nearby. Answer C. At all times, regardless of speed or road. What does a solid yellow line on your side of the road mean? A. You may pass if traffic is clear. B. Stop completely. C. Do not pass from your lane. D. Left turns are illegal. Answer C. Do not pass from your lane. When are you allowed to enter a center lane marked for left turns? A. When passing slow traffic. B. Only to make a left turn. C. To merge into traffic. D. To stop and wait for traffic. Answer B. Only to make a left turn. When must a driver yield the right-of-way to a blind pedestrian? A. Only when the light is red. B. When the pedestrian signals with hand. C. Always, especially if they use a cane or guide dog. D. Only during school hours. Answer C. Always, especially if they use a cane or guide dog. What should you do when approaching a funeral procession at an intersection? A. Honk and go around. B. Yield and let the entire procession pass. C. Speed up to avoid being stuck. D. Flash your lights to signal impatience. Answer B. Yield and let the entire procession pass. What's the safest following distance in normal driving conditions? A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds. D. 6 car lengths. Answer C. 3 seconds. On highways, when should you dim your high beam headlights for oncoming traffic? A. Within 600 feet. B. At any curve. C. Within 1,000 feet. D. After you pass. Answer C. Within 1,000 feet. On a multi-lane highway, what does Oklahoma's move over, Bernardo's, law require when you approach a stationary vehicle displaying flashing lights? A. Maintain speed but move to the right lane. B. Change to a non-adjacent lane if safe, otherwise slow with caution. C. Stop completely until waved through. D. Honk and pass quickly to clear the area. Answer B. Change to a non-adjacent lane if safe, otherwise slow with caution. A dashed white line between lanes indicates you may A. Pass if it's safe, traffic moves in the same direction. B. Never pass, traffic moves in opposite directions. C. Pass only when directed by police. D. Pass only at night. Answer A. Pass if it's safe, traffic moves in the same direction. The center lane marked for left turns is used. A. For passing slow vehicles. B. Only to make left turns, not for passing. C. For emergency stopping. D. For right turns if traffic is heavy. Answer B. Only to make left turns, not for passing. If you miss your exit on a controlled access highway, you should A. Stop and back up on the shoulder. B. Cross the median carefully to turn around. C. Continue to the next exit and re-enter. D. Make a U-turn from the left lane. Answer, C. Continue to the next exit and re-enter. On Oklahoma expressways, the usual minimum speed limit is A. 25 miles per hour. B. 35 miles per hour. C. 40 miles per hour. D. 45 miles per hour. Answer, C. 40 miles per hour. You must use headlights beginning A. At sunset until sunrise. B. 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. C. 1 hour after sunset to 1 hour before sunrise. D. Only when visibility is below 500 feet. Answer, B. 30 minutes after sunset to 30 minutes before sunrise. In fog, rain, or snow, you should use A. Parking lights only. B. High beams for better reach. C. Low beams to reduce glare. D. Hazard flashers instead of headlights. Answer, C. Low beams to reduce glare. At a railroad crossing, you must stop between and from the nearest rail when warning devices indicate a train is approaching. A. 10 feet, 30 feet. B. 15 feet, 50 feet. C. 20 feet, 60 feet. D. 25 feet, 75 feet. Answer, B. 15 feet, 50 feet. If the warning lights start flashing or gates begin to lower while you are crossing railroad tracks, you should A. Stop immediately on the tracks. B. Back up to the near side. C. Keep moving and clear the crossing. D. Pull to the shoulder and wait. Answer, C. Keep moving and clear the crossing. Your vehicle stalls on the tracks and a train is approaching. What should you do first? A. Try to restart the engine for 30 seconds. B. Stay inside and call a tow truck. C. Exit immediately, get out, then call 911 and the ENS number. D. Push the vehicle off the tracks by yourself. Answer, C. Exit immediately, get out, then call 911 and the ENS number. Failing to obey construction or maintenance signs, signals, or markings can result in A. A warning only. B. A $25 fine and no jail. C. A misdemeanor with fines up to $1,000 and or jail time. Speeding fines may double when workers/equipment are present. D. License suspension only. Answer, C. A misdemeanor with fines up to $1,000 and or jail time. Speeding fines may double when workers/equipment are present. When a flag person instructs you to stop in a work zone, you must A. Stop in your lane and wait until signaled to proceed. B. Veer onto the shoulder to avoid blocking traffic. C. Creep forward to keep the line moving. D. Ignore hand signals and watch only the signs. Answer, A. Stop in your lane and wait until signaled to proceed. The slow-moving vehicle emblem indicates a vehicle that typically travels at A. 15 miles per hour or less. B. 25 miles per hour or less. C. 35 miles per hour or less. D. Any speed under the posted limit. Answer, B. 25 miles per hour or less. A safe approach to right-of-way at intersections is to A. Assume others will yield if you arrive first. B. Treat right-of-way as something to be given, not taken. C. Accelerate to claim the intersection. D. Stop only if a pedestrian is present. Answer, B. Treat right-of-way as something to be given, not taken. You must always yield when A. You have a green light but are turning right. B. Entering or crossing highways without traffic control devices. C. You are in the left lane on a multi-lane road. D. Another driver flashes headlights. Answer, B. Entering or crossing highways without traffic control devices. When encountering a blind pedestrian with a white cane or guide dog, you must A. Slow and proceed if the pedestrian pauses. B. Stop at least 5 feet away. C. Stop immediately and remain stopped, at least 15 feet away if in the roadway or intersection. D. Honk lightly to warn of your approach. Answer, C. Stop immediately and remain stopped, at least 15 feet away if in the roadway or intersection. In residential areas and near schools or playgrounds, you should A. Maintain the posted speed, children must yield. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop suddenly. C. Change lanes to the center to avoid children. D. Use your horn to clear the road. Answer, B. Slow down and be prepared to stop suddenly. The safest sequence for changing lanes is to A. Signal, speed up, steer over, then check mirrors. B. Check mirrors, signal, check blind spot, then move when clear. C. Signal, move first, then check blind spots. D. Honk, drift over slowly, then signal. Answer, B. Check mirrors, signal, check blind spot, then move when clear. Parking in a space reserved for persons with disabilities is lawful only if A. You will be gone less than 10 minutes. B. You have a valid disability placard or plate displayed. C. You leave your hazards on. D. Someone in your party is ill. Answer, B. You have a valid disability placard or plate displayed. Under the Oklahoma mandatory point system, failing to stop for a school bus that is loading or unloading is assessed A. 2 points. B. 3 points. C. 4 points. D. 6 points. Answer, C. 4 points. Which offense results in a mandatory revocation of driving privilege upon conviction? A. Leaving the scene of a collision with injury. B. 2 speeding tickets within a year. C. Failure to yield to a pedestrian. D. Improper lane change. Answer, A. Leaving the scene of a collision with injury. Drivers under 21 are subject to revocation if they drive with A. A BAC of 0.05% or higher. B. Any measurable quantity of alcohol. C. A BAC of 0.02% only at night. D. A BAC above 0.08% only. Answer, B. Any measurable quantity of alcohol. In Oklahoma, it is illegal for all drivers to A. Use a hands-free device on the highway. B. Talk to passengers while driving. C. Text while driving. D. Use in-dash navigation. Answer, C. Text while driving. Learner's permit or intermediate license holders may face cancellation or suspension for A. Using a handheld electronic device for non-emergency purposes while driving. B. Driving below the speed limit. C. Changing lanes without signaling once. D. Driving with a parent in the car. Answer, A. Using a handheld electronic device for non-emergency purposes while driving. When passing a bicyclist, you must allow at least A. 12 inches. B. 2 feet. C. 3 feet. D. 5 feet. Answer, C. 3 feet. A bicyclist may take the full lane when A. Traffic behind is traveling slowly. B. The lane is too narrow to safely share side by side with a car. C. The bicyclist prefers to ride in the center. D. Passing a parked car on a wide street. Answer, B. The lane is too narrow to safely share side by side with a car. At a stop sign, Oklahoma bicycle safety rules allow cyclists to A. Proceed without slowing. B. Proceed only after a full 2-second stop. C. Ignore pedestrians if wearing reflective gear. D. Slow and proceed if no immediate hazard exists, yielding as necessary. Answer, D. Slow and proceed if no immediate hazard exists, yielding as necessary. At a solid red signal, cyclists must A. Proceed without stopping if no traffic is present. B. Stop, yield to any immediate hazard, then proceed when safe. C. Make a left turn without stopping. D. Ride on the sidewalk to bypass the light. Answer, B. Stop, yield to any immediate hazard, then proceed when safe. If an animal suddenly runs into your path, you should A. Brake firmly and stay in your lane. B. Swerve hard to avoid it. C. Turn off headlights so it freezes. D. Sound the horn and accelerate. Answer A. Brake firmly and stay in your lane. Most vehicles will float in approximately how much water? A. 6 inches. B. 12 inches. C. 18 inches. D. 24 inches, 2 feet. Answer D. 24 inches, 2 feet. Dim high beams to low beams when following another vehicle within A. 300 feet. B. 600 feet. C. 800 feet. D. 1,000 feet. Answer B. 600 feet. To reduce the risk of collisions on expressways, you should A. Travel alongside other vehicles at the same speed. B. Weave between lanes to find gaps. C. Avoid driving in packs and stay out of blind spots. D. Drive in the left lane at all times. Answer C. Avoid driving in packs and stay out of blind spots. You should not use a controlled access highway if A. Your vehicle cannot maintain at least the posted minimum speed. B. You are unfamiliar with the route. C. You do not have cruise control. D. You are driving during daylight. Answer A. Your vehicle cannot maintain at least the posted minimum speed. The only lawful place on the highway to dispose of trash is A. Any rest area shoulder. B. The nearest exit ramp. C. Official litter barrels at rest/picnic areas and turnpike toll stations. D. Behind a guardrail. Answer C. Official litter barrels at rest/picnic areas and turnpike toll stations. Guide signs generally appear in which colors? A. Red and white. B. Green, white, or brown. C. Orange and black. D. Yellow and black. Answer B. Green, white, or brown. Service signs, gas, food, lodging, are typically A. Blue. B. Green. C. Brown. D. Fluorescent yellow-green. Answer A. Blue. Regulatory signs that set rules, like speed limits and lane use, are usually A. Yellow diamonds. B. Orange rectangles. C. Black and white rectangles. D. Brown squares. Answer C. Black and white rectangles. The move over, Bernardo's, law applies to which stationary vehicles displaying flashing lights? A. Only police and fire vehicles. B. DOT and turnpike maintenance, authorized emergency, wreckers, and other vehicles with flashing lights. C. Tow trucks only. D. Only ambulances. Answer B. DOT and turnpike maintenance, authorized emergency, wreckers, and other vehicles with flashing lights. A railroad crossbuck at a public crossing should be treated like A. Stop sign, you must always stop. B. Guide sign, proceed normally. C. Merge sign, merge with train traffic. D. Yield sign, slow, look, and prepare to stop for trains. Answer D. Yield sign, slow, look, and prepare to stop for trains. In normal conditions, you should follow the vehicle ahead by at least A. 1 second. B. 2 seconds. C. 3 seconds, increase to 4 seconds in bad weather. D. 5 seconds. Answer C. 3 seconds, increase to 4 seconds in bad weather.